Hello and welcome. What we'll be looking at today is how you, as an administrator, can add a payment to a transaction within MembersVillage for a method other than a credit card. This could be a check payment, it could be cash, it could be an e-transfer, it could be a direct deposit that you then want to go ahead and apply to your invoice that is outstanding. And what we're looking at on the screen right now is an outstanding invoice that either the member themselves sort of filled out and then said I'll pay you later, meaning a check will be forthcoming, or it could have been an invoice that's been generated by the administrator. And this is what a copy that the member would see. If we head over to the transaction section, we can see here that it's the very first item where we have a membership being purchased. So what we want to do now as an administrator is click on the kebab, go on the related tab, and go into transaction payments. Now, the reason you're brought to a listing screen is because MembersVillage does support partial payments. So as an administrator, for example, you'd be able to apply multiple payments to the same transaction if you so chose. However, for today's purposes, we'll be applying an amount for the full amount. So we'll just go ahead and click Add Payment. There's nothing really for us to fill out because the transaction that we are looking to add the payment to is already selected. So is today's date. And the other thing we get to select now is the type of payment. So in our case, we'll be just using a check for our test, and the amount is $593.25. The reference could be really anything that you wish to record here. It could be the check number, which is what I would note here. It could be, a transaction number. Again, the reference is something that you'll recognize and you'll be able to then reconcile using. And the comments are just comments to yourself. So these are just something that the administrator would see, but the member would not. And in this case, I'm just going to hit submit. We can see here that the payment has been recorded. And if I head back to the transactions, we can see that the unpaid invoice has now been fully settled. And if we come back to the invoice itself, it's now been fully settled, meaning it's now been converted to a receipt with the check payment having been recorded. And that's it for applying a payment to an outstanding invoice. Thanks for watching.